in attendance the members of the technical working group, head and members of the BAC Secretariat. On the part of the prospective bidders, we have representatives from CFBRR Contractors Philippines Incorporated, NBR General Merchandise, and Golden Treaty Construction Corporation.
Thank you. Considering the foregoing, the chair declares there is a quorum. HO-BAC-PGCS number 001-2022 come to order. Madam Secretary, what is scheduled today?
We have 3 items in our agenda, Mr. Chair. Number 1 is the approval of minutes of the previous BAC meetings, HO-BAC-PGCS number 131-2021, dated 27 December 2021. HO-BAC-PGCS number 132-2021, dated 28 December 2021. Number 2 in the agenda is the private conference for the supply, delivery, installation, testing, and commissioning of an enterprise storage solution and the renovation of the 7th floor conference rooms at PPA head office. Number 3 is the bid evaluation report for the design, supply, rehabilitation, and upgrade of data center facility.
Thank you. Unless there are objections, let's proceed to the first item on our agenda, the approval of the minutes of the previous BAC meeting.
So dito wala tayong observer. Ano? Dito wala.
Attorney Solis, i-report mo lang siguro yung matter nung sa tawag doon sa negotiation na may nag-submit pero hindi na-mention.
Sir, nilagay ko siya sa matters arising.
Yeah. So, i-explain mo lang for the information of the BAC members. Mas stress okay natin.
Ngayon na, sir, ngayon? Okay.
Before we approve. For the information of the BAC members.
Apo.
Madam Secretary, please proceed.
For the information of the BAC members, for the negotiation for the procurement of services for certifying body for the quality management system of PPA, during our previous meeting, actually 3 prospective bidders submitted their proposals for the said project. However, the head BAC Secretariat inadvertently failed to mention the other
Certification International Philippines.
Yes, Certification International Philippines. However, during the opening of the bid box, the proposal was already submitted prior to the prescribed deadline for submission thereof.
Okay. Procedurally, we had the deadline for the submission of proposals.
Yes,
so during the submission for proposals, 3 ang nag-submit. What we had scheduled last December 28 at 2 p.m. was the negotiation with the purpose that if they had any questions, they could raise their questions for the end user, correct?
Yes, sir.
However, well, hindi din na point out yung fact na nagsubmit sila because they did not send a representative during that meeting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. But they were able to submit their proposal as evidenced by the fact that it was when the bid boxes were open, which were, well, the bid boxes were locked at the deadline. When they were open for the technical working group to conduct their evaluation, doon nakita na tatlo sila.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is for the information of the BAC. Kasi baka magulat yung BAC na tatlo na ang mag-report ang technical working group ng tatlo. So, in order not to delay the proceeding, considering that they were also notified of the scheduled negotiation and they decided not to attend para mag-proceed na yung technical working group. The technical working group was instructed to proceed with the evaluation of all bidders who submitted their proposal prior to the deadline. Okay? Any questions from the members of the BAC?
So, Mr. Chair, there are three bidders now.
Yes.
Actually, which are being evaluated.
In all two procurement activities, tatlo, Attorney Solis?
Sir, no. Saan po?
They submitted in all three, may tatlo tayo, or saan sila nag-submit?
Sa ano po? Sa certification. Ano yan?
Para malinaw lang, sa unang for certifying body for PPA ports, ilan yung nagsubmit ng proposal?
Sir, isa lang po. Isa lang.
Okay. Sa quality management system of PPA, ilan nagsubmit?
Tatlo po.
Ayun yung tatlo. Okay. So sa certifying body for the quality management system of PPA, yung may tatlo tayong proposals na evaluate ng technical working group.
So for two certifying bodies, parehong negotiated naman, di ba?
Opo.
Yung sa dalawang negotiated procurements natin dahil nag-fail na ng dalawang beses.
Twice.
Sa una, yung for PPA ports, isa lang nag-submit. Pero for QMS, yun yung tatlo rather than two. Kailan ba scheduled yung reporting?
Sir, nag-evaluate pa ang technical working group.
Okay, so wala pa. Okay.
Wala
sige.
pa po.
So yun. So status at the moment is all proposals are being evaluated by the technical working group.
Okay, Mr. Chair. With that clarifications, may I move for the approval of the minutes of the previous BAC meetings? HO-BAC-PGCS number 131-2021, dated 27 December 2021, and HO-BAC-PGCS number 132-2021, dated 28 December 2021.
You may. Are you so moving?
Move for the approval.
Okay. Nagtatanong ka lang kung pwede ka mag-move. Okay, here motion.
Wala na sa align.
Second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Let's move to the second. We approve the minutes of the BAC meeting. Your position there too?
None, Mr. Chair.
There being none, the minutes of HO-PGS number 131-2021 held as December 27, 2021, and the minutes of HO-BAC-PGCS number 132-2021 held as December 28, 2021 are hereby approved as presented. Let's proceed to the next item or agenda, the pre-bid conference. Madam Secretariat.
For the supply, delivery, installation, testing, and commissioning of an enterprise storage solution. The same was posted on the PPA and PhilDep's websites on 21 December 2021 with an approved budget for the contract of 10 million pesos. As of the moment, we have no prospective bidder yet for the project, Mr. Chair.
Okay, in the event that there is a prospective bidder watching the live stream or subsequently watching the recording of this pre-bid conference, can you state the relevant dates?
For this project, the deadline for the submission and opening of bids is on January 18, 2021. The deadline for submission is at 1 p.m. The opening of bids is at 2 p.m. January 18, 2021. 22. I'm sorry, sir. 22.
Okay. Thank you. Let's proceed to the next pre-bid conference.
For the renovation of the 7th floor conference rooms at PPA head office, the project was posted on the PPA and PILJEP's websites on 21 December 2021 with an approved budget for the contract of 8,596,619 pesos and 31 centavos. We have 3 prospective bidders for the project. The first on the list is CFBRR Contractors Philippines Incorporated, represented by Floyd Cesar Arpon.
Okay, Mr. Arpon, can you turn on your camera?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon po.
Okay, do you have any questions for us?
As of ano po, wala naman po.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, the next prospective bidder, NBR General Merchandise, Tresca Reyes.
Okay, Ms. Reyes,
NBR.
can you turn on your camera? Ms. Reyes, can you hear me? Do you have any questions for us? Yes, good afternoon.
Meron po akong question about po regarding with the SLCC po.
Okay.
We would like to know po if pwede gamitin yung supply, delivery, and installation of carpet since it's the same with the classification and the category of goods and services.
Carpets?
Yes po.
Okay. Technical working group, ano yung current SLCC natin?
Sir, sa bid data sheet, sir, it is indicated that contract similar to the projects are the contract for the interior renovation fit out.
Okay. Yan ang nakalagay sa terms of reference namin. So we will be discussing it after this meeting to see whether or not we can accommodate a change to the terms of reference. Should we decide to allow your request, a bid bulletin will be issued. If no bid bulletin will be issued, we will be retaining the current SLCC. Okay?
Okay po. Thank you po.
Any other questions?
None so far. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Madam
Okay.
Secretariat.
The next one, Golden Treaty Construction Corporation, Edge Bea Ferreira.
Hello, good afternoon
Yes,
po.
good afternoon. Do you have any questions?
So far, wala pa po, sir.
No questions. Okay, Madam Secretariat.
Okay, for the information of the prospective bidders, the submission and opening of bids for the renovation of the 7th floor conference rooms is on January 19, 2022. The deadline for submission is at 9 a.m. The opening of bids is at 10 a.m. January 19, 2022.
Thank you. That ends the pre-bid portion of our agenda. Prospective bidders are now excused. Thank you. This ends. Let's now proceed to the next item on our agenda. The bid evaluation report is a technical working group ready to submit its report.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Please proceed. Baka
Bid
mabunggo ka dyan, ha, Rita?
Okay, sir.
Pwede na pasok. Dapat nagpa-swab ka kanina umaga para pwede nga pumasok.
Sir, nasa office po ako ngayon.
Okay, please proceed.
Bid evaluation report relative to the design, supply, rehabilitation, and upgrade of data center facility under BAC PGCS 160-2021. The approved budget for the contract to be bid as published advertised is 65 million pesos. The invitation to bid for the said procurement was posted on December 6, 2021 in the PPA and PILJEP's websites and at a conspicuous place at the PPA premises continuously for 7 calendar days. In response to the said invitation to bid, Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated secured the bid documents in the amount of 50,000 pesos. During the pre-bid conference held on December 13, 2021, the BAC clarified the requirements, terms, conditions, and specifications specified in the bidding documents, as well as the technical and financial components of the contract to be bid. Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated dropped its technical and financial bids in the respective bid boxes before the deadline of 1:00 p.m. on December 27, 2021. During the opening of bids held on December 27, 2021, and in the presence of the bidder's representatives, the first envelope of the bidder was opened and checked by the BAC members to determine the bidder's compliance to the legal, technical, and financial requirements. After due evaluation by the BAC and on motion duly made and properly seconded, Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated was declared as passed with the requirements of the first envelope. Thereafter, the second envelope of Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated was opened. Documentary requirements were checked and the bid price was read by the chairperson and then recorded. Upon motion duly made and properly seconded, Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated was declared as passed with the requirements for the second envelope. As a first step to determine the lowest calculated bid, detailed evaluation of the bid of Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated was undertaken, amounting to 64,900,000 pesos. The bid offer of Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated conformed to the required items specified in the bid form. There were no deviation nor arithmetical errors found in the bid proposal of Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated. Pursuant to Rule 9, Section 32 of the 2016 Revised IRR of Republic Act 9184, and based on the result of the bid evaluation, the TWG recommends to declare Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated at its calculated bid price of 64,900,000 pesos as the single calculated bidder, and that post-qualification be conducted on the said bidder.
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of the TWG recommendation as contained in their bid evaluation report for the design, supply, rehabilitation, and upgrade of data center facility, declaring Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated at its calculated bid price of 64,900,000 pesos as a single calculated bidder, and that post-qualification be conducted on the said bidder.
Second the motion.
Yes, been moved and seconded. We adopt the recommendation of the technical working group as contained in our visualization report for the design, supply, rehabilitation, and upgrade of data center facility. Their position there too.
And Mr. Chair.
There being none, Neotech Asia Distribution Incorporated has calculated bid price of 64,900,000 pesos is hereby declared as a single calculated bidder. Technical working groups hereby instructed to proceed the post-qualification said bidder. Madam Secretary, do you have anything else?
None, Mr. Chair.
There being none, this meeting is adjourned.